Hi guys, it's me Sylvia back with another video. I'm looking a little crazy slash bohemian slash alien-like, and that's because today's video is on this look right here. It's a music festival inspired makeup look. Festival season is upon us, and normally I wouldn't really pay much mind to it because I really have not gone to many festivals in my lifetime. But this year I am lucky enough to be invited to go to Coachella with Too Faced in Key, Australia. I'm so excited, oh my goodness. So make sure you add my socials so you guys can stay updated with me when I'm there. It'll be so much fun. It'll be like you're there with me. Just do this makeup look at home and we'll be there like together in spirit. You know what I mean? And that being said, if you're not going to a festival, this makeup tutorial is still for you. Alright, I tried to do an eye look that can work for more everyday or even just some fun events. And the cool designs and the crazy lipstick are definitely optional. You can just swap those out if you'd prefer this to be more of an everyday kind of makeup look. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna stop yabbering away. Just gonna say, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. Because I drop a video every single Sunday. Hashtag Sylvia Sunday, hashtag S Club Sunday. And without further ado, let's get on to doing this makeup look. So I'm gonna prime my face with Urban Decay's Quick Fix Hydro Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. So refreshing. I love this stuff. For foundation, I've been recently loving this combo, and this is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. It gives you that skin-like finish. This one gives me that matte, like full coverage look that I like. So mixing them together still keeps it really nice and glowy, but because I have oily skin, it kind of tones it down a bit. It'll last me throughout the day without getting super oily in my T-zone like I normally do. I've been loving the Pro Glow foundation lately. It's so nice, but sometimes in my T-zone, since I do have more oily skin there, I have to use a more mattifying foundation just to keep the oil under control. Really make sure to work this into your skin, blending it into your hairline, down your neck, just because, especially out in the sun, if you're at like a festival, you know, even just in the summertime, it's so much more noticeable in natural sunlight to see where your foundation starts and where it ends. Now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer. It's in the shade Light Warm. Also gonna apply that down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and my cupid's bow. I like this concealer because it gives me a nice full coverage, but in the sunlight, it's not gonna look cakey because it still has that natural kind of skin finish to it, and it really does what it says. It's a weightless, complete coverage, so it still gives you good coverage, but very like thin consistency, so it's not too noticeable. Now right away, I'm gonna set that with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder just so it doesn't crease. I'm actually gonna bake my under eye and just keep it under there for a little while we do our eyeshadow, just because I want it to catch all the fallout and make sure we don't make a mess. I'm gonna bring this right to the edge of my nose there, because when we wipe it off, it's gonna give the illusion of a more narrow and straight nose, because in the sun, it's gonna be way less noticeable than like piling on some contour bronzer and stuff on my nose. I'm also gonna dab that in the areas where I get a lot of creasing, and I'm just gonna press powder into the foundation there to make sure it's really nice and set. Dabbing that in all the areas where I get really oily. Now for really hard to conceal blemishes, or if you have any scarring, you notice I have a blemish right there that is really difficult to cover up with foundation. So I'm gonna go in with a little extra coverage using MAC Studio Fix foundation powder and just help to conceal those areas so much better than just applying more and more foundation. This is also a good tip if you have really textured skin like I do on my forehead. It's going to help to fill in those pores and just make it look a lot smoother than it actually is. Moving on to brows, I'm going to use Urban Decay's Brow Beater in Neutral Brown. My brows are already really strong on their own, so I'm honestly not going to do much, especially since I want this to be more of like a natural brow kind of look. I'm going to keep my brow hairs in the front just brushed forward and doing the same thing to the other brow. Now I'm going to set that into place using Anastasia's Clear Brow Gel. That way those hairs at the front there can stay exactly how I want them, sticking up, and the rest of them can lay into place. I'm gonna prime my eyes with, you guessed it, Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC. I always know it's gonna do what it's gotta do, and you definitely need that when you're going to a long festival. I'm gonna set that by using a little bit of that translucent powder. This is just gonna act as that extra insurance to make sure our eyeshadow does not crease all day. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone using Over the Moon from Colourpop. It's like a reflecting pink highlighter. It's so beautiful. Now I'm gonna take Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek and dust that as my transition shade. So this is going right above the crease, right underneath that highlight. And I'm gonna bring that all the way in to this inner corner part here, just to make everything a little bit more dramatic because it's a festival. And I'm just gonna flick the shadow out this way so it gives us a nice elongated eye. Now I'm gonna take the shade Paper Tiger from Colourpop. We're gonna dust that all over the lid and we're gonna blend it up and into that transition shade. This is like a beautiful mustard color. And again, just flicking whatever's left over on the brush outwards. I like to press the product onto my lid at first and then start blending. That way all the initial product that's on your brush gets pushed down and there's less fallout that way. I'm gonna use one of the new Stila glitters. This one's in Smoky Storm. I'm gonna take a fluffy kind of blending brush and I'm gonna dab that onto the applicator, and I just want to kind of dust it all over the lid. And then whatever is like left over when I'm starting to lose the product, I'm gonna bring it up into the transition shade so it can kind of casually like disperse and spread out. And if you're afraid of working with glitter, you know, if you're not used to it or just too messy for you, these are amazing because they just stick on right away without any glitter glue. And you don't even have to use it with the applicator. You can use it like I'm using it, which makes it even easier to use because you can just decide how much glitter you want and where you want it. I'm using my phone flashlight to show you how the glitter reflects the light, so you can imagine how amazing that's gonna look in natural sunlight. Now I'm gonna go back in with Paper Tiger and I'm gonna use that on my lower lash line. I'm not gonna be shy with it. I'm gonna use quite a bit and I'm gonna blend it out pretty far, and I'm gonna bring it right into the smoky wing we got going on over here. Now I'm gonna go in with Rule from MAC. It's a beautiful burnt orange shade. Taking a pencil brush and taking that right underneath my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with Stay Golden from Colourpop. This is a beautiful pink kind of raspberry shade. I wanna go for like a sunset type of look on my lower lash line and give us a pop of color under there, but keeping our top lid very neutral and bronzy. Now because with like rosy pink kind of shadows, you can really start to look like you're a little sick, something ain't right, you know? Because right now I feel like it kind of looks like that. We're gonna go in with Brown Down from MAC and just really tight lining my lower lash line with that. You can really pick whatever pop of color you want on your lower lash line if you're gonna recreate this look. I was thinking of doing blue. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna take Starry Eyed, which is a foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It is so beautiful and so pigmented. It's incredible. So this is perfect to give you a blinding inner corner highlight. For mascara, I'm gonna use Better Than Sex mascara, but waterproof because I do not want it smudging. I do not want it melting in the heat. You know, you really want it to stay put. So this is gonna do just that. Now I'm gonna finally dust off that under eye powder, and there's absolutely no fallout. Our concealer still looks flawless. Now for lashes, I wanted something nice and wispy, but also something lightweight that's not gonna hurt my eyes or bother my eyes since I'm gonna be wearing them for so long. I decided on MAC's number 2 lashes. Perfect, so lashes are on. They're so beautiful and so fluttery. I just feel like a fairy in them, which is weird, but I love it. And they're still dramatic, but still natural enough that you can wear them during the day and not look cray. You know what I mean? Now to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna add a little bit of bling bling. But these are like these cute little gold stars I had in one of my YSL product packages, which is so convenient and cool. But I'm sure you can find these at the dollar store or something similar. All I'm gonna do is take one of these little stars, dip it in some Duo lash glue, wait for it to get tacky. I'm gonna put it just like on the outer corner. There. Just gonna hold it in place until it dries. Now I'm gonna finish up the face using Benefit's new cheek palette. It's the Cheek Parade palette. It's so beautiful. It's got basically all of their amazing cheek products in there, including their new Hoola Light, which is a bronzer for really fair skin tones, and then their new blush, which looks gorgeous. I'm gonna use that one today too. So I'm gonna go in with just the regular Hoola bronzer, applying that right in the hollows of my cheeks. And I'm gonna use the Hoola Light just because I want a really subtle bronze on the bridge of my nose just to give me more of that sun-kissed glow and look like we've been out in the sun. Just apply that right where the sun would hit on your face. I'm also gonna bronze my forehead. I'm gonna use their California blush. It smells so good. And again with the blush, I'm not gonna be afraid to kind of apply it right over here to just give me more of that sun-kissed glow. For highlight, I'm gonna go in again with Colourpop's Over the Moon. Since it's for a festival, you know, you can go crazy with it. And I really want that metallic kind of pink to show through on my Cupid's bow. Are you not dying right now? Oh my god, this highlight is giving me life. I'm gonna use my white liquid liner from NYX. I'm gonna create just a white mark outlining my lip. I'm also gonna just draw some small little dots, the classic festival face paint type of thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll look sick either way. And now I'm gonna create another design just in the center here. I'm gonna create 2 arrows pointing down. All right, so this is my little design. I love the way it turned out. I mean, it's not perfect. My lines ain't all that straight, but it is what it is. I still think it looks cute. So this is Too Faced Unicorn Tears lipstick, kind of holographic, which is so dope. And it kind of matches the highlights, so we have a theme going on here and I love it. I feel like it's just meant for a festival, so if I don't wear it, I'm playing myself, you know? But it's really hard for me not to just pair this look up with like a really glossy nude lip. I'm forcing myself to go outside the box with this one. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed creating it. It was a lot of fun. I haven't done a makeup tutorial on my channel in a while. Leave me some suggestions if you have any other events or ideas on what you'd like a makeup tutorial for, and you'll definitely see some more on my channel. So that's all for now. If you missed my last video, make sure you click the box down below to watch it, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, just click the little bubble in the corner of the screen and you'll be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Love ya! This is me at Coachella.